Hi, it's Air from In Air's Kitchen. We're doing unboxing right now, and we had to take a break, so this is like two parts because we had to put a bunch of things away in the refrigerator. We have the beta versions of the Clover at-home boxes, so we're going to be launching these the first week of June. If you're watching this right now, this is Friday, and we have distribution today and tomorrow for the beta test. So we invited a select group of people to help us test them. If you're really excited and want to test it, send me a note or write something in the comments and we'll get you signed up. We have slots still available for tomorrow. I just opened the Mediterranean box for 2, and I opened the Classics box for 4. And I opened a dessert box and I opened the Rhode Island mushroom box. And there's a lot of food. I just got a bunch away in the refrigerator, and now we're starting round 2. So this box, this one is something that I thought would be really fun to try out. We're calling this a post-meat box. And I think that we're going into Memorial Day weekend right now. We have all the crazy stuff that's happening at the slaughterhouses. And I think more than ever, people are starting to think of what would I look like, what would my life be like if I did not have meat? And we wanted to put together a box that would be a little bit of an answer to that question. So this is for people that really love meat, but there's no meat in the box. So the box comes with a menu right here. Okay. Chris has just come to the front door. You want to keep, why don't you open it? Go through that. I'm going to say hi to Chris, okay?
Should I just read the menu? Okay. All right. There is meatballs in marinara sauce, pasta, and some cheese, Parmesan, not included. You have recipes to make the kits. Kofta chickpea tomato stew, Middle Eastern rice pilaf, cauliflower seed pesto salad, and Clover pita, tomatoes, and mayo. Let's see. Open it up. Oh, mayo sauce. This is very exciting. Pita. This looks like it is a rice, Israel yellow rice.
It's a
Rice?
Yellow rice?
Yellow rice? For the kit?
what it was on one of these.
I don't know. Pasta. Very exciting. Pasta, Violet, your favorite. There's a truffle buttercream. Yum. This looks like some smoked tempeh, which is a meat alternative I guess you can use. Pita bread. Brownies. Very exciting. And some shortbread. Sumac shortbread. Delicious. And some rhubarb custard. Yum. And lettuce. It's just washed lettuce. This is some Impossible meatballs in red sauce.
Clementine, thank you for helping. Chris came, I guess, and then Bob was dropping something off too. So lots of excitement at our house today. So did you get through some of this already? So did you go through the Impossible meatballs and marinara? So we're working to source some pasta. There are some local grain producers who make pasta, and so we're looking to source some of those really beautiful pastas for you. And then we've got Impossible meatballs with marinara sauce. So that's a big meal, as you can, in that case, and there's instructions in these. So in this case, it tells you how to cook up the pasta. I'm hoping most people know how to do that. But if you haven't done it before, there's some instructions here. And then you just heat this up and you put that over the pasta. So that's one of the meals right there. And then we have the Impossible kofta with warm chickpea tomato stew over Middle Eastern rice pilaf. So this is a really beautiful rice pilaf that Chris made. It's got raisins in it, it has pumpkin seeds in it, it has herbs in it. It's like really a meal in and of itself. A really beautiful pilaf. And you heat this up, and then you heat up the kofta. I think the kofta is right here. So we've got this beautiful chickpea stew, and then we have the kofta. So you heat up the kofta in the stew, and then you eat that with the rice. It's a really yummy meal. And then we have the soy BLT. So looks like Clem opened those already. So this is what we use for our BLT at Clover. It's called smoky tempeh strips. They're organic, and if you're not familiar with tempeh, I like to say this to people a lot of times, and I said it on one of the earlier unboxing videos, but I think of it like tofu is more like fresh cheese, like a ricotta or something mozzarella. It's like very mild. And tempeh is more like an aged cheese. So it's very similar to tofu, but it's a lot more flavorful and has more texture. And then we have in here, Clementine, you don't need to go away. You can keep helping me with this. Each of these meals has some salads to go with them. So we have a beluga lentil salad, one of my absolute favorites. We have a potato tempeh salad. This is made to pair with the BLT. And then we have a cauliflower pesto salad. And I think that the cauliflower pesto doesn't tell us which ones we have to do with which. Oh, this one's intended to go with the chickpea stew. So the beluga lentil then would go with the marinara and the impossible meatballs. We also have, in addition to those salads, we also have some desserts. So we have an olive oil cake.
4 of them.
We have, these are shortbreads. We have sumac shortbreads. Yep, and then we have brownies, and we have rhubarb custards.
Yum.
So this box is intended to feed 4 people, 3 meals. The impossible meatballs is 1 meal, the impossible kofta is another meal, and then the soy BLT is a 3rd meal. And then we also have some sweets, the olive oil cake and the sumac shortbread, the brownie, and the rhubarb custard. So that is the post-meat box. All right, do you want to do another one, Violet? All right, awesome. All right, let's just bring it in here. So we have a lot of boxes we're opening here. This one is a little bit smaller one. This is a salad box. This is an add-on box. So when you're going to purchase the boxes, you have a choice of adding on some smaller boxes that are more specific. The mushroom box is one of those. The dessert box is one of those. And so at Clover, when we say salad, a lot of times we mean like a composed salad, and not like a salad that's made up of greens. And so in this case, we have beluga lentil salad, and we have a potato tempeh salad. We have a cauliflower pesto salad, and we have a farro radish salad. So this is a little box of salads. I think I was mentioning this is our beta test, so we're still waiting to get all the boxes we want. There might be some slight changes in some of the packaging by the time we launch these for a full launch. And I think probably, for example, this box isn't perfectly fit to these. But these are some really beautiful composed salads you can use to supplement some of your meals. All right, so that's the salad box. And we have a little note in here about precautions we're taking to keep everybody safe. Oh, you've got more pita breads?
No, this is just.
Did these come out of the, which box did they come out of? Oh, I don't know either. Maybe did they come out of the soup box? Were there some in the soup box? Now I'm getting confused. We have so many foods out. And we're going to dive in and open another one. So we're just going to go further. The problem is at this point, my fridge is pretty full. So we're going to have a big dinner tonight. Everybody's going to have to eat double what they usually eat. And no, we'll probably give some away to friends and neighbors because there's literally more food than I can keep in the refrigerator. We are going to hold on to a few things that I thought would be fun to show you guys how to make. So in particular, I think we're going to make The kofta stew, I think, would be a really fun one. I think we'll make up the barbecue sandwich too, and we'll record some video of those things happening and share those with you guys. Awesome. Want to grab one of the next ones?
Do you want the big box?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the big breakfast box.
Okay.
So we've got another big box here. This one's the heaviest of all the boxes, because Clementine, thankfully, is strong enough to lift it. Okay, guys, we got a lot of breakfast ahead of us here. So let's open this up. And what we have inside is we have a breakfast box. So this consists of the classic breakfast sandwich. So we're getting everything we need to make a breakfast sandwich, the Clover Classic Breakfast Sandwich. And Clementine is just too excited. She has to get off camera. That's literally what's happening?
I don't know.
I think she was like embarrassed how excited she was. She was squealing a little bit and didn't want it recorded. What was it made you so excited, Clemmy? Oh, now Brooke's getting excited too. So we also have granola with yogurt or oat milk. And so we've given you what you need to make granola. And we have overnight oats. We have hot oatmeal. We have blueberry muffin mix. And we have Plymouth corn muffin mix. So these are all mixed up and ready to go. The breakfast box has like a little bit more cook or prep than some of the others. A lot of the others are intended to be either you're just assembling a sandwich or you're heating something up. In the breakfast box, we've tried to set it up so that we have good clean instructions and you have everything you need, but in the case of the overnight oats, for example, you're gonna have to mix that up and leave it in your refrigerator overnight. Let me just bring you through a few of these things. So this is these are Clover pita breads, but these are the smaller size. These are our breakfast pita size bread, and that would be for making the classic Clover breakfast sandwich. So we have eggs here. And these eggs look like they're just regular eggs, but they're not. These are magic eggs. These are already soft cooked for you. And all you need to do is rethermalize them. So what you'll do is you'll just dunk them in hot water for like 2 minutes. You don't need to cook them. You're just getting them warm again. And then when you take them out and open them up, they're going to have that like beautiful interior, just like the egg that you're remembering on your Clover breakfast sandwich. We also have some slices of cheddar cheese and some tomatoes to go on that sandwich. So that is the Clover classic breakfast sandwich. And then we have we have, in addition to that, we have granola and yogurt. We got some Clover granola. Oh, is that what you're getting so excited about? I want to know what you're so excited about.
I was thinking we have a lot of food here for our family.
So yes, we do. We're gonna have to share some. So this is the granola, and this you can serve with some Side Hill Farm yogurt. So we have some beautiful Side Hill Farm yogurt right here, and we have Oatly oat milk. So those are two different options you have for that, and we have some different toppings you can put on your granola. We have some rhubarb compote right here, and we also have some seeds and some raisins and stuff. We have cashew butters. These are all great toppings. And we have some peanut butter. And what's that one?
Maple crunch.
That's different.
Crumble?
So that is for the muffins. So when we make these blueberry muffins, you scoop these out. This is batter's all ready to go. You scoop these into a muffin tin, and then you put a little bit of the crumble on it. And then when it bakes, it's really yummy that way. So that's the blueberry muffins. We have a Plymouth corn muffin mix here, which is really fun as well. And then another Side Hill Farm. We get 2 Side Hill Farms. And then this is steel cutout. So this is what we use for oatmeal. And so we got 2 bags of these. We also have, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We have 2 bags of the overnight oats. So this is our overnight oat mix. We actually had an episode on In Air's Kitchen where we talked about making overnight oats. This is the mix that has everything in it ready to go. You just combine this with some oat milk or some dairy milk, whatever you prefer, but we've provided some oat milk for you here if you want to use that. We have 2 popover mixes. So these you combine with milk and eggs and a little bit of butter, and you can make your own popovers. That was also an episode in Air's Kitchen. We made them from scratch, and this one the mix is already made for you, so it's a little bit easier to get going.
It's macadamia.
Ooh, And this is a macadamia nut milk. Now it's the one I'm going to get excited about. This is for making the overnight oats. It's really, really yummy. So this is the breakfast kit. So it's enough to set up 4 people to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breakfasts. Plus we have some muffins, so a little bit more than 5 breakfasts. That is the Clover breakfast box for 4 people. There's also a smaller version of this for 2 people. All right, should we do another one? I think we're getting through all the big boxes now. We just have 2 small ones left to go.
We have soup and then another add-on salad.
All right. Awesome. Bring that over here, Violet.
Bread. Here's bread.
Okay, so we've been opening up the Clover boxes. These are the beta test, and some of the packaging might change. This one is missing a sticker. It just has soup, but I think by the time we launch everything, they'll all be there. And we're testing these out, going through these at home here. So in the soup box, we have a little note about precautions that we're taking at Clover around COVID-19. We know that's really important to everybody right now, and I think it should be. And we're just trying to share a little bit about what we're doing. We have some beautiful puffy, fresh-baked Clover pita bread. We have a spicy coconut lentil soup. We have a Roman tomato soup, and we have a hearty vegetable stew. So you get a full quart of each of these. A quart is a lot of servings, so this is at least 4 like main course servings. It's a good amount of soup, and that's the soup add-on. So this is something you can add on to any other box that you're buying. We have another add-on to look at. Oh, awesome! I forgot about this one. This is the spreads box. What?
We have a lot of food.
A lot of food. So another little note in here. Now we have more beautiful pita bread. And we have here some crudité, so some vegetables that are cut up for dipping. And then we have some really beautiful Clover dips. So this is a romesco sauce, which is one of Chris's favorite little secret sauces. It's really, really yummy. Here we have hummus, Clover silky hummus, baba ganoush, which is a roasted eggplant dip. We have a truffle butter cream. This is really, really yummy and really rich. And these are intended to be eaten with these veggies, but also used in other ways. You can dip some bread in them, and you can also use them like to pump up a breakfast sandwich, to add to something else that you're making at home. They're really yummy go-tos. You could toss pasta in the romesco sauce. It's really beautiful. You could use that for open-faced sandwiches. So we'll play around with some different things at home. And I think that we finally got through all of them. So we have more food than we can fit in our refrigerator. If you live nearby, give me a call. I've got some food I can share with you. We're going to be taking some videos over this weekend when we prepare some of this food so you guys can see some of it in action. But this is the unboxing of the beta test of Clover's at-home boxes.